Rock that beat.
Hella took my time, cruise control, still cruising, black shades, easy.
Another edition of
Shit ain't come
Profile.
easily.
We're here with a very special guest, none other than my brother Easy Pennybagz. Hey Easy, what's going on, brother?
I'm chilling. How about yourself?
I cannot complain. I can't complain. You know, you've been a regular guest here for many times in the past, and you know, once again, I want to say thank you for taking the time to come on Prolific. You know, I know you got a busy schedule, so we appreciate every time you come through.
Of course.
So, what's been going on with you?
Oh man, you know, just it's summertime, so I really got an opportunity to relax.
Mhm.
You know, I got here, in May. I've been here this summer. I got to do a lot. You know, got to go to the Black Heritage Day basketball tournament. You know, I got to meet up, talk to a lot of good people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it just felt good to just relax.
Right, so you're kind of like on a little mini vacation.
Yeah, lightweight.
I got you. So, I know you were out in Cali for a while, excuse me, but you've been traveling a little bit all over.
Right.
So, I know you've gone on a couple of tours and everything since the last time we saw you.
I mean, just when I'm out there, it's not really like a tour. It's like when I'm out there, I'm like home. It's like I'm at home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We did we did the 20th anniversary Mobb Deep tour. Travi, he rocked Action Bronson. I think T.Y. Dollar $ign. He just signed Wiz Khalifa.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was. You know what I mean? We Pat Div. We did a lot of shows. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
At the Borders Pub out that way.
Mm-hmm.
Just recently, on the 4th of July, I did a release party. With TLR and Co. Up there in Santa Barbara. You know what I mean? They went out there and they did something for the 4th of July. So it's been pretty busy between the three of us, myself, Trav, and Dre Trav, and Savi.
Wow, and so y'all just definitely keeping it moving.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I still, a lot of people were just playing the video, believe it or not, about when you all were here about a year or so ago with the Lehigh Valley Music and Fashion Expo. Yeah. And we were just looking at it, and a lot of people were like, wow. And because y'all had brought that technology that was kind of new here, and I know it probably wasn't new to y'all, but it was new to us, about how you were just basically taking, I think you were clicking the QR.
Yeah, the QR code.
Yeah, and the music was just coming on, and it was amazing when you look at the eyes of the people.
Yeah. Big shout out Tony and Jordan, Product, etc. There's some brilliant guys over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like, and you all are definitely still moving forward. You all aren't fading. What are some of the current things you all are doing at the moment?
A lot. We got our website, www.whatstoday.com, WATSTODAY.com. That's pretty much like the hub.
Mm-hmm.
Moving along, we always keep it real business and understanding the climate and the direction that it's moving, because it's changing all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So especially with the phones being more of a taking up more of the market share of what's selling.
Mm-hmm.
You got like the notes, you got iPhones, tablets are more leisure, but you kind of go away from the PC a little bit, unless you have like a Mac computer and you were designing or engineering or something like that. Like everything is changing. Like
I was gonna say, is that the trend now from what you're seeing? I mean, is everything becoming more digital?
Yeah, definitely everything's digital.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Is that making you sell your music differently now than in the past, or?
You just gotta. It's not really about at the end of the day, in business, the bottom line is the dollar, but you have to create something strong. Like even in the beginning, the internet, it was kind of slept on a little bit, and then it wasn't really about the internet. It was more about what it was to the people. And as it became more useful to the people, then that's when it kind of started to be more relevant, because the actual people made it that way.
Right.
So it's like you need to take your time, and you really need to focus in on how you're gonna attack your audience, or how you're gonna gain your audience. What kind of music are you gonna put out to your audience?
Right.
What I mean? It's like you just gotta kind of feel around in the dark, and eventually you just get good enough, and it becomes more about you.
have you, since you all have been doing it, I mean, because, you know, it seems like the technology comes and goes. Last year, it was all about, let's see, I remember last year, everybody and their mom was trying to get on, what was the name of that website? I mean, it was, yeah, that was, let me see, what was it? Because it seems like things come and go.
Yeah.
First, like it's like a trend, or even you know, because like last year it was like certain websites that all the rappers wanted their music to be on, but now you don't even hear about it no more.
Yeah, see, that's
so I mean, how do you all do it?
Yeah,
you all have to kind of like be. I say sometimes you got to be kind of psychic because you got to know when you got to let it go and look for that new thing. Are you always constantly looking for something like that?
I mean, the one thing me and my man Trav we used to always say, like, but when Web 2.0 first kicked in about like 2009 with the rise of Twitter and hyperlinking.
Mm-hmm.
In 2008, I said, man, like what's gonna help us get to where we need to be is not even here yet.
Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like,
that's true.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So that you just had to keep an eye out for that and understand what technology is before you delve too far deep into it. You just gotta kind of have a good understanding of it and what it is, and take your time with it. You know, when you understand it, you understand how to apply it. Like, you just can't be overzealous and just be trying to jump on every new thing.
Do you think that's the mistake a lot of artists make? They think they know what's hot, and they jump on the train, you might say, and then they end up investing all this money into this technology that is obsolete the next day. Or
I think you know, people spend money on everything, so at least it's what they wanted to spend their money on.
True.
You know what I mean? But you know, whether it's gonna stand the test of time, that's another thing in itself.
I want to tell you that. Have you found that now you all are more of the trendsetters? Because I find that that's what we have to be. You know, I mean, I'm not in the same thing, but we all are like movers and shakers in our own mind. But do you find that you found that in order for you to stay where you are, you've got to be a trendsetter. You can't really just follow the trends. So
I mean, you know, I think that would be kind of like a contradiction itself, being a trendsetter and not want to follow trends. You know what I mean? I think that, but you know, I think that if you just, you know, take your time, stay in your lane, and you know, just innovate or be original. You know what I mean? Things will flow smoothly. You know what I mean? I try not to get too, you know, it's the English language, so you know the words could mean a lot of different things, and I think it's more about, you know, how you carry it. So the more I just choose to, I don't mind. Like, that's why we dropped the pyramid scheme. Like, the pyramid scheme, and it was just like, people are gonna try to take it and copy it. Well, you know, take and copy it. At the end of the day, this is me and what I know and understand. You know, not what I see and trying to figure it out.
Well, I mean, the pyramid scheme was real. I enjoyed that. I enjoy all your music. I bump all your music and everything. But now the new What's Today. Tell us about that. What is the theme about that?
Yeah, you know? It's, you know, What's Today is a call to action. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, what's today? Like, that's, you know what I mean? That's what it is. It's not, you know, like a label or something that is, you know, it's just you ask yourself the question, and you know, when you ask yourself what's today, you ask somebody what's today, it's a call to action. It's usually leading up towards you wanting to do something or planning to do something. So it's just wake up every day and do something, you know, with your time and energy that you're gonna look back on and appreciate a year later. Okay.
And the type of the music or the songs, how do they have any central theme?
No, you know, we're not corny. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, a lot of these rap, I see a lot of music now that they're trying to put a story. That they're like going back to the way it used to be.
You know what I mean? It's what's today because, you know, it's what's today. You know, what, like my man Trav said, he said, man, yesterday's home run don't win today's game.
That's true.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's like you go, you know, that's one thing that I always say with the music. It's like, that's why I never try to get too far deep into myself, because at the end of the day, I'm going to have to make another song.
That's true. I mean, at least you know this.
You know what I mean?
You know this.
So it's more, you know, like I told you before, like I said in an interview, I think it was like 2010, I was like, I'm just going to keep pushing till I am mainstream.
Yeah, no, and that's exactly right. That's how you are.
You know
now I know you know that today is Curtis Blow's birthday. I think he's like I don't want to get his name wrong, but
Yeah.
but Curtis Blow, he's one of the pioneers
Yeah,
of hip hop.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Curtis Blow. What do you think? As far as the way hip hop has gone, it's come a long way. What are your thoughts about it?
I think it's, freedom of expression.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm an 80s baby. I was born in 1980.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see a reason why anybody shouldn't say their age. I find value. There is value in wisdom and maturity.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
So,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Like, I really appreciate the greats that came before me, like, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane. I used to listen to Dana Dane when I was on the bus when I was in 5th grade.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I watch videos. I seen Fat Boys First too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was there when the first episode of Yo MTV Raps.
Right.
So like I watched the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
KRS One, and I got to see it. I got to see how it changed the whole social scope of the people to where,
Mm-hmm.
before. In the beginning it was more about having fun, and then it was like, oh, we got this microphone, we really have a voice and an opportunity to really make a change in our community.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So with that's just kind of like instilled in you as a person growing up in America.
Right.
Fans my chandeliers. Wasn't too attached, moved around this shit. Did my own thing until my phone rang. Ran my whole business from my gadget. Digital, Gold Rush, PayPal. Shit was past due during the holiday season. Mom and pops did what they could. I'm good. The struggle is a story anyway. What the fuck inspires you? Pretty much everything around me, my surroundings. I wouldn't change shit about my path. I wouldn't skip a day. What's today? 1849 sound like fine wine. I'm on my own. California Gold Rush. Seems like we always in a rush. More rushing yards than Frank Gore.